Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. HGM here, back on the public test server with another PTS patch update for you guys. In this video, we'll be checking out one of the new crafted sets from the High Isle expansion. This one is called DRUID'S BRAID. It's one of the most interesting and powerful crafted sets that's ever been in the Elder Scrolls Online. So I wanted to dedicate some time to really talk about this set. I want to give you some ideas for builds. I also want to show you where to find this in case you're having trouble, because it is a little bit hidden away as part of the High Isle chapter. I know some players will miss this for sure. I also want to talk about the concept of this idea because it's really interesting. It's the first set that's more than 5 pieces. It's actually a 12-piece item set, which is pretty ridiculous when you think about it. But I think there's some good potential here for future sets in the Elder Scrolls Online as well. Before we get there, though, if you are enjoying these new High Isle chapter videos, do me a favor and crush that like button. It absolutely helps out the channel, helps these videos spread to more viewers, so it is much appreciated. And if you're not subscribed yet, consider that subscribe button, because we have tons more High Isle videos in the works, maybe some new builds coming out soon as well, so stay tuned for that. That being said, let's go ahead and dive into it. Let me show you the stats first of all, in case you haven't seen this yet. So this is the DRUID'S BRAID set. Like I said, this is a 12-piece set now for the Elder Scrolls Online. So starting with the 1-piece bonus all the way to 12. So basically you can equip this on every single piece of gear that you have, whether it's body, jewelry, and weapons, and get up to 12 bonuses on this crafted set. Pretty interesting. Now the stats are pretty basic. You can see it's just max health, max magicka, max stamina, those 3 bonuses, and then it repeats. So every 3 bonuses are the same. That's going to stack up 4 times altogether. So it's quite a lot of stats if you are to use all 12 pieces. Definitely could be powerful for some builds, whether it's like a PvP build, solo builds. I think it would be powerful. Maybe some tank builds would want to use this. There's a lot of possibilities. So I think it's definitely worth exploring. Now, if you are looking for this set in the High Isle chapter, let me just show you really quick where you can get this from, because it is a crafted set. Now, here is the map of High Isle, and when you load into the zone, you're going to come down here on Gonfalon Bay, right in this area, the main city, okay? So you're going to load in here, and then in order to get this, you're going to want to travel north to the Dewfort Shipyard's Way Shrine. And there's actually a little boat right here on this pier, sort of on the edge of the shipyard. This is going to take you to the second island. What I like about the High Isle chapters, there's actually almost like two separate zones. You have the High Isle right here, and then you have Aminos, which is right here, the prison island. There's a lot of content here as well. There's delves, there's public dungeon, world bosses, and this crafted set sort of hidden away. So once you take the boat from High Isle, it's going to land you here at Aminos Station. Just going to ride north to right about here on the road. Then you're going to see a cave, take the cave in. Then you're going to find the hidden foundry. So this is where the DRUID'S BRAID set can be crafted. And it is a 7 pieces, I believe. Let me double check here. Yeah, that's going to require 7 traits to craft. Now, like I said, the stats are really impressive. I think if you use all 12 of these, depending on your class and your race, and the food buff that you use, you can get actually really insane stats. Talking like 100k max stats or more, depending on your setup. Here's what I have currently, and this is just on a Orc Stamina Templar. So I have 64 points into stamina, and then here are my stats using the 12 pieces of DRUID'S BRAID. So about 28,000 max magicka, almost 35k max health, 35k max stamina, so that's what, about 98,000 total resources. That's pretty nuts. I am using it on all 12 pieces, and just to kind of maximize things, I did use some infused tri-stat enchants just to see how high I could get my stats. This isn't even a build really, I just want to show you how high this set can get your overall stats. So the stats are really not bad. I mean, again, it depends on the type of build that you want. Tons of max stats. Your recoveries are a little bit low. That might be sort of the downside. Let me just kind of buff up a little bit here on the Stamina Templar. Use a couple of buffs. So we got tons of max stats. The recoveries are kind of low. 5k weapon damage. I could get that probably close to 6k. and then decent armor. So the nice thing about this too, I am running tri-stat food. I don't know if I mentioned that. So tri-stat food will get you close to 100k max stats, but you could definitely swap that out, right? You could use any food you want with this particular set. I think a lot of people might want to run like more of a recovery focused food with this crafted set. That would give you a lot of flexibility too. Pretty powerful stats overall, but I want you to think about too, you don't have to use this as a 12-piece set, right? This is a crafted set and it's completely flexible. I can run all 12 pieces. I could run 2 or 3. I could run 10. However I want to fit this in my build. So what if I did run, 10 pieces of Druid's Braid with a monster set? Or I could run 9 pieces with a monster set and a mythic. Or I could run 7 pieces and a 5-piece set. Pretty much any way I want to run this, there's lots and lots of different options. Something you might think about is running this with a really stat-dense mythic, like Gaze of Sithis, for example, or if you saw my previous video where we talked about this bad boy, the Oaken Soul Ring. This is going to add a ton more stats, and I'm only going to lose that 12-piece bonus. I'm going to lose 1,400 stamina, but now I have like another 12,000 resources, plus I make up all that recovery that I'm missing from this set, plus I get extra weapon damage and armor. Look at my buff stats now. This is getting a little bit crazy. 32,000 max magicka, 39 or so max health, and 37,000 max stamina. This is well over 100k stats, you guys. Plus, look at my recovery. My offensive stats really are not bad. If I was to add some damage buffs, and some armor buffs, recovery buffs, these stats are just ridiculous. So, Druid's Braid, definitely a set you might want to consider for the High Isle chapter. It is craftable, so it will be tradable as well, like we said, or 7 traits required if you want to craft that yourself. And more than that, you guys, I just really like the concept of this particular crafted set. I like how it's flexible, how you can craft as many pieces you want to get the bonuses that you want. And imagine if they did this for other crafted sets as well. This is kind of just a very generic version of this set, right? It's just max health, max magicka, max stamina. What if they did a more offensive version of this set? What if they did 3 offensive bonuses? So like the 1 piece was weapon and spell damage. What if the 2 piece was critical chance and the 3 piece was offensive penetration? And then they rotated those 3 buffs for like an offensive version of the Druid's Braid set. That would be pretty interesting as well. So bottom line, it is a powerful set, but I'm just happy to see that they are experimenting with different set options, different set values and buffs that we can mix and match into our build. I am personally very excited for that, but let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Will you be crafting some Druid's Braid for yourself? Are you going to run all 12 pieces? Maybe less? Be curious what you guys are thinking in terms of your build for this patch. Let me know in the comment section. Stay tuned for more High Isle chapter videos. And as always, thanks for watching. Hey everybody, just a quick note that we are continuing to update our members-only video library right here on YouTube. So if you're looking for a way to support the channel, you can click on that join button down below for more information. We have different tiers of membership with lots of great rewards. Everything from early access to videos as well as members-only videos and guides, including many unique off-meta builds you're not going to see anywhere else, like our 10,000 plus weapon damage Stamina Templar build, the Warlord. This is a super easy setup, great for solo or group content, and is a lot of fun to play. So if that sounds good to you, just click on that join button down below for more information. We'll also have a link in the description to our members page over on the website that lists all the members-only builds you have access to. Big shout out to all our current members, and thank you all so much for your support. Thanks to all of you for watching this video. I hope you're doing well. Stay safe out there, and I will see you around in the next video.